This is Greg Elwell with ZephyrMarketing.net, and this is first of 3 tutorials on how a local business can be more visible online with a Google local business listing. If you own or manage a local business, being visible on the first page of Google is going to be critical to your success, as more and more people now use the internet to search for products and services, and Google returns local business results on many searches, even those that don't include a locale in the search box. This is the first of 3 tutorials, as I mentioned, and this one is on an introduction to local business listings. The next one is going to be on how to create your local business listing step by step, and then finally the third tutorial will be on promoting your local business listing. But let's take a look at what we're going to talk about today on Google's local business listings and introduction. We're going to look at what they are. We're going to look at how they differ from organic and pay-per-click. We're going to explore the various sections of information within a local business listing. And we're going to look at how to access Google's local business center and prepare you to add your own local business listing. So the question is, how visible is your business when someone searches for you on Google? Do you show up? And do you have an informative local business listing on Google Maps? As an example of that, let's take a look at a search we're going to do here for a flooring company in Benicia, California. So we're looking for flooring in Benicia, CA. Let's see what turns up. Normally, when you type in a keyword followed by a location, as I have, you'll get what Google calls local business results, or the Maps listing, as you can see in the lower left of the page. Also, you'll see there's 2 other sections of results that have been returned. There's the organic listings in the upper left, and these are usually determined by the search engine optimization or SEO authority of the web page. The other section is called the paid sponsored links or pay-per-click PPC listings, and these are determined by bidding on keywords and basically advertising through the search engines such that you're willing to pay Google something in the event that someone will click on your ad and visit your website. So those are paid listings, but what we're talking about here are really free listings, and there's the free listings here are either the organic or they're the local business listings on the maps. And so the local business listings are really determined by what Google has in their database of information in their local business center, their website showing up. So let's take, what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit closer look at one of these listings here. We're going to look at the Benicia Floor Company listing. We can see that they have a website, and we see that there's a phone number there, and there's a More link that we want to click on. Now, clicking on the More link is going to take us to the actual listing information that Google has in their database. So here we have it. You'll notice that there's a wide array of information on the page. In fact, it almost looks like a web page or maybe a Facebook page or something like that. It's got a lot of information on it. At the top, there's general information followed by more detailed info about the business, any customer reviews that may have been written, web pages that are noted, and so on. There's even a map and a picture of the business on the right-hand side, although the picture of the business is not a very good one. It really shows just a couple of cars in a parking lot, so that's something that could definitely be enhanced by the business owner. Where does this information come from? Well, it comes from a couple of different sources. It either comes from Google's activity in crawling and indexing the web, or by the actual owner of the business. In this case, I can tell you it comes from the information that Google has collected. And on the next page, I'm going to show you another example of a listing that has owner-supplied information. Notice here that something very important to search results and customer relevancy is missing, and that's the 200-character description that's not filled out. Google will use this to position the listing in the search results. If we were to search for something other than flooring, Benicia, CA, we might find different results, and in fact, I can tell you that if we search for hardwood flooring installation in Benicia, CA, this particular listing on Google Maps for Benicia Floor Company did not show up in searches that I tried. So, and that happens to be a big product line for them, so it's something that they definitely would like to take advantage of and enhance the listing by including that information. Now here's an example of a listing that was completed and enhanced by the business owner. That would be me, Zephyr Marketing. So notice that Google even tells you what information was provided by the business owner. It's the information that's in the green text. Also notice that I've included the 200-character description. It's filled out, and I've added a logo along with some other detailed information on services that I offer, and even a couple of videos from my YouTube channel. The picture of my office building is actually kind of decent. Otherwise, I might add my own to give people an idea of what to look for when they drive in to visit my office. Next, I'm going to cover how to go about adding or claiming your listing. Now, in order to enhance a listing or claim a listing and put your own information on it, you have to have an account with Google. Okay, so Google accounts are free, and once you get one, you have access to a lot of other tools and resources that Google provides, such as Gmail and web analytics and calendar and documents, and there's all kinds of things. So it's really a good idea to get a Google account. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at Google's Local Business Center, or LBC, and the way to get there is to point your browser to google.com/LBC. And I'm going to take you through this as though you do not have a Google account, and I'm actually going to show you how to set one up as we get into the next video as well. So let's move on. So when you go to Google's Local Business Center, this is the page that you see, and right away you're confronted with a video on the upper left hand side there. It's a short video, it's an introduction video, and I do recommend you take the time when you go there to watch that video before you sign up for your account. There's another way to access the Local Business Center, and that is you just can go to google.com, pull up their main search page, and right below the search box you'll see the link Business Solutions. Go ahead and click on that link, and the Google Business Solutions page will show up, and then you'll find here's some of the other services that I talked about: AdWords, AdSense, Analytics, so on and so forth. There's even more, but you'll see the section called Local Business Center, and if you went ahead and clicked on that section right there, you'd come back to this page that we were on just a short while ago. So just another way to get there. So some key takeaways of this tutorial on an introduction to Google's local business listing. First of all, they'll help you be more visible on Google, there's no doubt about it, and they are free. You will need to have a free Google account. Business owners should add or claim their own Local Business Center listing, and we're going to show you how to do that in the next tutorial. And a key point that I want to drive home in all of these tutorials is this: don't just leave your listing. If you see that you have a listing there, Google's supplied the information, don't just leave it at that. You want to enhance your listing with good descriptions, good details about your business. You want to include photos, videos, the hours of operation. You can even include coupons that your customers can print out and bring in. So all of these things will help to increase the likelihood that your local business center listing is going to show up in the search results and in the maps, as you saw in the previous on one of the previous slides. So that's it for this topic. The next tutorial is going to be on how to create a local business listing. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you over on the next tutorial real soon.